Olivia Opegard, freshman from Newport Beach down in Southern California, on the SCATS program, legendary gyms in Southern California, just inland from the coast.
There are 2 freshmen in this bar lineup for Jen Llewellyn, and it's the really one event where the Huskies graduated some routines. Olivia's been very strong in her 2 opening meets.
Scheduled to be her only event of the day. She's been clean and she's optimistic on this. 9875 at Wasatch last week. They loved that number here.
Very clean straddle Jaeger, good height, a little shy on the handstand on the high bar, maybe a little on the bail handstand. The judges sit directly on the side so they can see where those handstands end up. And a very nice double layout, almost second guessed herself, thought she had the stick, but took the small step.
Well, it seemed like she really rallied halfway through that routine, right? A little shaky at the beginning and then settled right in and almost finished it off perfectly.
And so the judges are on the side there. So every handstand, just take a pencil and go straight up and down with it. That's where the judges want it to be. You need to be within 10 degrees of that. Otherwise, the deductions grow from 1, 2 to 3 tenths. She probably had one of those 2-tenth deductions within that routine. She's comes from an athletic family. Her father and aunt were Olympic figure skating medalists.
995 for Harris. So something for Childs to shoot for. Childs has to loosen up and have fun with this.
Yeah, she's a little
terrific.
too serious. And get ready for the hardest vault in college gymnastics, a Yurchenko double full.
It's a 10-0, obviously.
Oh, and she's trying to match Selena Harris's stick there, I think. So opens up a little early and has to take that big step forward. A step that's wider than your shoulders is about 3/10 of a point.
Ooh,
wow.
She's deep and in the corner of the board.
The springboard jump bounced sideways, so just not the best entry. Really impressive that she maintained good form in the air, had a good block to be able to.
It becomes more impressive when I saw the replay, her takeoff.
Exactly.
And she goes back behind the curtain.
Yeah, that can really hurt when you land on the corner of the board like that. Squish your toes sometimes. So
don't show the pain till you get in the tunnel. 975 for Opegard for Washington. And now Lily Tubbs for the first time today.
Check out her toe point. It's a really clean bar routine. Check out her handstands there. They've been a little bit shy throughout. She winds up for her double layout. Wow, that is a beautiful dismount. Just has to find the landing. And again, these freshmen, it's their 3rd time competing. They were on 2 podiums. Now they're in front of a packed house.
Yeah, their first time at home, which is a big deal.
First time at home, yeah, really rising to the occasion.
She went 9.85 last week and 9.775 in Vegas. Score should be right between those two. Here's Charles again. Look out deep in the corner of the board. She is not the place to hit.
Not the place to hit. And then
side on the table.
Crooked on the table. The fact that she corrected in the air that's
amazing.
It's really impressive because that can go so wrong. And you know the mat around the board is to protect you from being too far off the line, but it certainly doesn't bounce for you. And so for her to hang on like that was really impressive.
So now it's up to Marquetta Frazier to drop that 9.65 and finish off the rotation. Frazier, both meets, has been pretty good. 9.8 in Vegas, 9.75 last week. Looking for more right here.
And I talked about the improvement for Marquetta on bars with the basics. That Yurchenko fold has improved so much from her junior season. Her body shape, her position in the air, the timing, it's just been really impressive and shows how she has bought into the new coaching staff and really been willing. You know, Marquetta, an international elite competitor, her 5th year on the team, a seasoned gymnast, to come back and allow them to go back to the basics and retrain really shows her dedication to the team.
9.8 for Tubbs, so she'll take that score and like it. Skylar Kilho-Wilhelm now, anchor spot for UW. Skylar was the leadoff, 22, and all of her scores on this event were at least 9-8. It's been solid this year, 9-8-7-5 at Salt Lake City.
Here's her pike Jaeger to overshoot. Nice position on that overshoot. You want to be exactly at 90 degrees. And there's her handstand. Well done. There's this half turn out of the blind change into her double tuck. And just the tiniest of hops on that. Just Huskies not quite getting the sticks on their bar dismounts today.
Just a bit of a speed bump, huh? Because she hit it. I thought she was going to stay there, but maybe on her heels just a little bit. Look, for Skylar coming in today, you know that she was thinking, this is a great chance to measure myself in the all-around against Shea Campbell, Jordan Childs, and the new phenom, Selena Harris.
Look at the type of coordination it takes to get Skylar up onto the bars. 4 people moving the boards, moving the mats, so that she can safely perform that Jaeger. It's so clean, and that is a definite vertical handstand. Same thing into that blind change and out. And a beautiful double tuck. I mentioned her details in the open, and the pointed toes on the dismount, pointed toes in her tumbling really separate her.
And it shows why gymnasts have to know one another's routines, get that sting mat in there as quickly as you can. If you've ever been in a gym and you see somebody on a flyaway and a teammate slides that mat in at the last second, and it goes from hurt to happy, everybody gets up laughing. And it's remarkable, the last second getting those mats in when they count most.
Yes.
UCLA circling the wagon, the Bruins, number 4 in the country, coming off that challenging year, but they're all together now, and the new voice in the middle is Janelle McDonald. Janelle, a 2-time regional coach of the year in California, fantastic. You know the Howells put in a good word for her. Now they got to go up against her. Halfway home, UCLA and Washington. The meet of the week, presented by Premier Bank and only on the Pac-12.